Do you want to smite your foes with your bare fists? Turning your knuckles into conduits of divine judgment? Have you ever wanted to smite heretics with a roundhouse kick to the face and then dance around the battlefield to inspire your friends? Well then, this is the build for you. That's so dumb. Hey guys, it's Wonders and I'm back with yet another build video for you today. So if you haven't looked at the new Divine Smite, there is one thing they added, and they also added this to all of the other Smite spells as well, and that is the fact that we can now Divine Smite with unarmed strikes. Now that sounds super cool and awesome, but unfortunately there isn't as much synergy with unarmed strikes and smites as you would hope there would be. First of all, since all the new Smite spells now require your bonus action to be able to use them, including Divine Smite, a multi-class with a monk wouldn't work out too well because Flurry of Blows is one of the main ways monks do damage. Not only that, but to multi-class into a monk and a paladin, you would need 13 wisdom, 13 charisma, and 13 strength, which is a lot of different stats. And we're actually not going to be going into monk at all, but we're still going to have quite an annoying stat spread, but it's not as bad as you think. And that is because instead of going with monk, we're going to be going with the College of Dance Bard. The College of Dance Bard is great because it is a charisma caster, and it's a full caster, being a bard. So our Smite spell slot level progression will not only be keeping up, it'll be better than a straight class paladin, but the new Dance Bard allows us to use unarmed strikes in unique ways, and it allows us to have a little bit of the monk flavor, but not having to worry about having a 13 in wisdom. So a couple rules of this build, because this is a build where I'm specifically restricting myself to go for a specific character concept. So at no point in this build can I use any weapons. I can only use unarmed strikes. Up until going into the Dance Bard subclass, I am going to be wearing armor and using a shield, but as soon as I get the Dance Bard subclass, I'm going to be unarmored, but that's okay because the Dance Bard will give us a feature that'll make our armor class still pretty good. Besides that, I can use any spell as long as it works with unarmed strikes. So with that out of the way, let me explain the build.